Oh, it's just you and me, Tiff.
Oh,
Everyone else got eliminated, and
we're
we.
just the coolest.
Weird.
It's a little bizarre.
That challenge was very not what I expected it to be.
It was anxiety ridden.
I think the mole did a really shitty job with it, to be honest.
I would have done way different timing.
100%. Same.
Yeah. However, I was in panic mode as I was driving and trying to log into Zoom.
Oh my God, bless you.
I was at Costco and I'm like, here's me going to be in line at Costco and it's going to come up and I'm going to look like a moron.
So funny. Yeah, I was shocked that there was no um ones in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The mole was trying to play too nice. And I'm not sure why.
I spent way too long trying to figure out if the times mean anything. Like,
Oh, and
as far as I can find, it just was me wasting my time. So I went time in between it. I added all the times up, and I'm like, okay, did any numbers come up randomly? Whose birthday? Nothing. I got nothing.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
If the mole's who I think it is, I have not seen any clues. And if it's not who I think it is, then who knows? Who knows?
Do you think Phil is putting stuff subtly in places?
I feel like Phil would.
Yeah, I think so too.
I feel like, yeah, like I'm like someone who likes all the original stuff too, and that's just like a core element that I feel like could be very possible.
Yeah, that's what they did back in the day, right? Like very little.
Oh, I was a teenager and I had a little notebook and I was like
Yeah.
writing down my, you know what I mean? And they were so obscure though, like you're like you
Yeah.
wouldn't know it unless you're like certain of the person and then backtrack and then you're like,
Right. You're like
oh,
this
okay.
backpack with the
Yeah.
mole's name on it passed the frame for 2 seconds, and we
Yeah.
were actually showing you who the mole was.
But it was like, no, the backpack had like a, like a three on it, and that's for like the C, which is the mole's last name, and you're like,
Right?
I think
I never
too.
saw any of the old school moles, so I only saw the Netflix version.
Mm.
I think
yeah,
too. Whatever we're saying in our chat groups, I think Phil is using some of that against us. Not that
probably.
I'm accusing him of tampering with the game, but I know that someone made a comment about a player in one of the groups I was in, and it came up as one of the mole's clues. So unless I was talking to the mole, because there's only one other person in that group with me, it came up as the mole would like to say so and so. Um, one of the three people they outlined as a mole was something brought up in a chat group. Just so you know.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
So do you think the mole is writing these, or do you think it's Phil?
I feel like it's Phil, but like disgust with the mole.
I think the mole is giving Phil what to say and he's just wording it
Mm.
in a
Oh,
moley kind of way.
it
Well,
seems
he's
like
probably doing interviews with the mole and then taking pieces of what the mole says,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know,
Okay, but
their
why?
observation on who's playing what sort of game.
But like
oh,
why? But why like the three people?
maybe the mole will target three other people next week. Maybe it's like Zingbot on Big Brother. I don't know.
Well,
You three were the lucky ones.
I'm guessing the
Or is it just like a, a quiz question? Like, was the mole's name mentioned in the clue that,
Well, I think
Mm,
that'll definitely be one of the questions. And I'm guessing that Phil made the mole pick 3 people. I don't know what the prompt was, but and the mole mentioned 3 because like the question, the way the note was written, they didn't single-handedly call out the 3 people as if they were the mole. They they singled them out as if they would be the next evicted.
Yeah, good point. It was like they call he, they, her, whatever, called them strong players, but said, however, these are their weaknesses. Maybe,
Right.
I don't know.
Well, good
Or
evening. Good evening, players. How are we doing?
Oh,
We are going to go into another challenge. Just to remind you that the player's pot sits at $72. How about that for a jump?
ooh,
While the mole's pot sits at $27. Also, Tina earned an exemption in this round's quiz. First, I need 2 people who think that they are the sharpest. 2 people who like to write it out. 2 people who like to rock out. And 1 person who likes to make up their mind when they get more information. You'll see that I've given you 7 things there to fill. Obviously, Brandon has mentioned that he is not going to be here, so one of them may be just one, or the last one could be nobody. It's up to you guys how you want to play it.
Can we get those categories again?
Yeah.
Yes. 2 people who are the sharpest. 2 people who like to write it out.
Hmm.
2 people who like to rock out, and 1 person who likes to make up their mind when they get more information. I'll let you guys discuss.
I feel like the last person would have like a final call on something, which
Yeah, it
is
sounds like it.
probably important if the wrong person's there.
Agree.
Well, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a rocker. I love to rock. But if you want me someplace else, that's fine as well.
I feel like I'm a write it outer.
I
I
think
feel
I
like
would
this has
also
something to
be
do
a
with
write it outer.
this has something to do with like lip syncing. Maybe it's because I've watched too many RuPaul shows lately, but
Oh my God, I hope it's not.
I'm like, is like
Hell, shut up.
someone's writing it down, someone's, choosing the lyrics, someone's rocking it out, and then
Okay, so who wants what? Tina wants Rocket. Tiffany wanted Right.
My preference would be write it out.
Heather wants to write it out. I think my preference is Sharpest. No one else wants it.
Jonathan, I'll go with you in sharpest.
Who said that? Jessica?
Jessica.
Okay, great. Jessica.
Hell, you want to think or you want to rock?
Now I think you
I'll
should think.
yeah, whatever. Tongue tied now,
You
but
think
I'll
you'll think? All right.
Yes.
Oh, so I'm by myself because Brandon bailed on us.
Hmm.
Okay, all right.
You
I was by
got
myself
this,
last
Tina.
week, so
I might be singing by myself.
All right. Assuming that that's what you want, I have Jonathan and Jessica under sharpest. I have Tiffany and Heather under write it out. I have Tina under rock it out, and I have Chell under wanting to likes to make up their mind when they get more information. Anybody want to switch, or are we feeling good? All right. Well, this challenge is called Rock, Paper, Scissors, Mole. And here's how it works. 1 rock out of the rock it outs, 1 write it out of the paper, and 1 sharpest out of scissors will compete against each other in some rock, paper, scissors matchups. And the other 3 will also form a group. The first 3 playing will face off at the same time. If all 3 of you pick the same item in a round, you get a point. If all three of you pick something different, you all get a point. If two of you pick the same but one picks different, the winning item wins the point. Remember, paper covers rock, rock breaks paper, rock breaks scissors, scissors cuts paper. To make your choices, you will private message me here on Zoom what you are doing. I will announce the results each round. Each point that you receive gets $1 for the player's pot. Once a player hits 5 points, the showdown ends. Everyone's points totals are converted to dollars when 5 points are hit by a player. But here's the catch. If only one of you hits that 5 points, they will move on to the final round. The winner of the final round will get a fun advantage. They will get one of their wrong answers made correct in the upcoming quiz. The player who picked wait to make up their mind before making the decision is automatically in the final round. If in the first two groups, more than one person hits 5 points at the same time, no one in that group will move on to the final round. So a chance to block someone from getting an advantage, but possibly also a chance to lose out on making more money being added to the pot. Each round, you will get to chat before you make your move. You can tell the truth, you can lie, letting people know what you're thinking of doing. To help all 7 of you, I'm giving each of you a blocker, which you can use to force one of your players to not be able to play their move. The winner from those that remain will get the point. But for every blocker played, $2 comes off the final total, and that money goes in the mole's pot. Important, everyone gets 1 blocker, so you can use in your first round, or if you make it to the final round, you can use it then. To use your blocker, simply say, Phil, I'm using my blocker during the chat. Only one person can use a blocker in that round. I need you guys to decide who will be in group 1 and who will be in group 2. Reminder, it must be one of the sharpest, one of the rated outs, one of the rocket outs for group 1.
So I'm in every round. Yeah.
So Tina, you get to choose. You get to choose if you want to be in group 1 or if you want to be in group 2.
Oh, okay. I'll be in group 2 because I'm not really even sure what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, not me picking like the sharpest group and I don't understand the instructions.
Same
Can I-
with Phil.
It's rock, paper, scissors, something. Yeah.
Phil,
Rock,
can you
paper,
repeat the
scissors, Spock.
first?
Can I repeat
Can
it?
you repeat just the first bit of the information?
Yeah.
The very start?
Whole
So
thing all over again, Phil.
all right. So rock, paper, scissors, mole. Here's how it works. 1 rock out, 1 rated out, and 1 sharpest, which rock, paper, and scissors will compete against each other in some rock, paper, scissors matchups. And the other 3 will also form a group. The first 3 playing will face off at the same time. If all 3 of you pick the same item, you will all get a point. If all 3 of you pick something different, you'll all get a point. But if 2 of you pick the same and 1 picks different, the winning item will win the point. With paper covering rock, breaking scissors, and scissors cutting paper. To make your choices, you will private message me what you are doing. I will announce the results each round. Each point totals $1. Once a player hits 5 points, the showdown will end. Everyone's point totals are converted to dollars when 5 points are hit by a player.
Are you going to say who picked who?
I will say who
Okay.
won the thing. Yeah.
All right. So we can figure out who the mole is. Okay.
Is there any? You want me to keep going on the instructions, or are you good?
No, that was good. Thank you.
Well, wait. Okay, I'm not good. What
Okay.
does the blocker do exactly again?
Yep. I'll just keep going. I'll read the instructions again. But here's the catch. If only one of you hits that 5 points, they will move on to the final round. The winner of the final round will get a fun advantage. They'll get one of their wrong answers made into a correct answer for the upcoming quiz. The player who picked wait to make up their mind before making the decision is automatically in the final round. If in the first 2 groups more than one person hits 5 points at the same time, no one in that group will move on to the final round. So a chance to block someone from getting the advantage, but also a chance to lose out on more money being added. Each round, you will get to chat before you make your move. You can tell the truth or lie about what you're thinking of doing. I'm giving each of you a blocker, which you can use to force one of your players to not be able to play that move. The winner from that, from those, the winner from those that remain will get the point. So, if you're in a group of three, and you put a blocker on one person, then the two people will still face off, and whoever wins will get the point. But for every blocker played, $2 comes off the final total, and that money goes in the mole's pot. Each person gets one blocker. You can use it in the round that you're competing in, or you can save it to use in the final round. To use your blocker, simply say, Phil, I'm using my blocker during the chat. Only one person can use a blocker on each move. I'll let you now decide who's going when.
How many advantages are up for grab? Oh,
Just the one, I think, right?
Just the winner at the of the final round.
and it has to be used for this quiz.
It's this quiz.
So
And Chell will
Not-
be in the final round against one person or two people.
Two, it would be the winner from each group, right?
Yeah, if there's a winner in each group, if there's somebody hits 5 points before the other two people the other people they're facing off against, they move to the final. So it's possibly Chell will face two people, could be just one, or if both groups aren't able to complete it that way, then Chell will automatically win.
Oh, yeah.
I want to switch with Chell. Are we past that part? Okay.
So not to put Tina on the spot here, but there's no reason, Tina, for you to win this advantage because you've already exempt from the quiz.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
you don't need to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I will not use my blocker and I will not go to the end because I already have the exemption. So I
Yeah,
may
you
as well
don't- you
share it
don't
with
need
somebody
it.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Great.
So Tina's in group 2.
I am. Because I want to see how group 1 goes because I'm still not quite sure what we're doing.
Well, it's only like
It's rock, paper, scissors, right?
Yeah, you're just
But
picking
the
one.
thing
of
is,
the-
you get to discuss it first. So why would you deviate unless you're the mole? Why would you
Well-
deviate from the plan?
Unless people want the advantage.
Oh, well, then there's that too. Yeah.
I want the advantage, but I'm a slow learner. So I'm not sure that I've picked up on the strategy of this or fully get it, but I'll go first or second. I don't care.
Same.
I'm
So
not-
Jessica
care.
and Jonathan, you guys have to decide who's 1 and 2, and then Tiffany and I also have to decide. I'm fine with either, Tiffany.
I'll
I
go
am too. It
first.
doesn't matter to me.
I'll go first. Jonathan, you're second. Okay, for the Tiffany and Heather.
I'll go first.
Okay. Heather's second. Tina is second.
Wonderful. All right. So the first round is Jessica and Tiffany. The other 4 players, can you please mute? You're already able to watch it all play out. And a reminder, you'll be sending in the chat here on Zoom. And I will just put a message so everyone can see it. And your messages should just be coming straight to me, I believe. But there you go. That's the chat there. So if you want to keep that open, you can. Jessica and Tiffany, this will be your first round. And you guys can talk it out first if you want. Before.
We get points for doing the same or different. I'm cool. Like, I'm cool.
In the case of 2 people, I should mention, just so it
Yeah.
works, you would get a point each if you pick the same thing, but only the person that would pick the winning thing would get the point.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if we want to both get points, then we would pick the same thing.
The same thing.
which I am fine with doing. I don't feel like I don't need to go for the advantage if you do. So up to you on that one. I won't go for it though.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So I'm gonna do scissors scissors since I'm sharpest. Scissors would be my answer for all the rounds.
And then if we pick the same, we both get the points, right?
Yeah.
So if I pick scissors for every round, then it's the same.
Yep.
Does that
And we
make sense,
just-
Phil?
That would make sense. Yep.
And
If
we just
if
submit
that's
our-
what you want. Yep. So if you want, you can submit your first round. What you'd like to play. Jessica has picked scissors. Tiffany has picked scissors. They each get a point. If you want to continue discussing, or you can put in your.
Are we just going to keep doing scissors, Jess?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Just we need one of you to put your.
Do I need to do it?
Nope, there we go. Both of you have put scissors. You each get a point. Round 3. How exciting. All right, you both get a point with scissors. We're doing well here. Are you guys talking, or are you?
And I've submitted.
Me too.
Okay.
Right? 1, 2, 3.
Something happened there. Sorry.
Yep.
Don't know what happened there, but let me just hit record again. Good old. Oh no, it's still recording. There we go. Okay. Let me check the chat and see if it appears now. If you could just redo them because I didn't get them, that'd be great. Perfect. All right, so now we're in the important round 5. You have both picked scissors, so neither of you will move on to the final round, and neither of you have a chance at the advantage now, but you guys have done 10 points there, 5 each, so you have put $10 into the prize pot. Well done. All right. If you two could mute, and if we could bring Jonathan, Heather, and Tina on. All right, I will let you 3 discuss.
Undo.
All right, so if we don't have a winner like the last round, that means Shell automatically gets the advantage, is how I'm reading it.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you are okay with that, we can just discuss and do the same thing. Or, Shell, bless your heart, we can play him and make sure one of us goes to battle with him. Right? Am I correct, Phil?
Yep, yep,
Okay.
yeah. As long as one of you at the when gets 5 points first.
Okay. I personally would nominate Jonathan to go up against Chell because I think you're clever and I think well, and so is Chell as well. So I think it would be fun to watch that.
I mean, the only way of doing that would be to throw
Well,
this somehow.
I mean, it's
so.
totally your call. I mean, we can just play safe and just take the points and take the money.
I mean, I will take every advantage that I could possibly get, so I'm not going to say no to. I actually would like to see this played out, like just sort of rounds, like played out, um, not even like deceptively, but just like rock, paper, scissors. Like let's just like go for it and see what happens, and then whoever
All
wins
right.
wins.
So keeping in mind, I believe he said if we pick three different things, we all get a point too. So we need to like be on the same page what we're gonna do here. Who,
Yeah, it's only
who's-
$5 though, right? Like it's not
well,
the end
right.
of the world.
Who's in here besides me and you?
Me.
Heather,
Oh, sorry, Heather. I'm so quiet. What do you think?
Heather's like, I want that advantage. Not giving it to Jonathan.
Well, if we
I mean,
play it out like traditional rock, paper, scissors,
hmm,
we can't tell each other what we're each gonna pick because if we picked
yeah,
something different, we're still all getting a point and then 5 points and we all three would be
I think it's
kicked
fun.
out.
We should just do it random. Just something. I
If
want
we're
some fun.
gonna do
I don't
it,
care about $5. I'm not the mole, but I don't care about $5. It's like I'd just rather do this fun for like one round because if we all do it nicey nice, then Chell doesn't play it against anyone either. It just automatically gets it. So it's like the game's not really being played.
I like that concept. I like it. You know what? We're doing a challenge. Let's make it a challenge. Let's have fun with it.
but if we get to say Tina gets 4 points, do you still want to not take the advantage?
I don't need the advantage. So maybe at that point we should talk about it and figure out who's going to go and play against Chell. Sound
Okay.
fair?
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough. We can have a couple of fun random rounds and see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens.
All right. Well, whenever you guys are ready, unless you want to keep talking, feel free to send.
Oh, it says that the host is not in the meeting.
Oh,
I just redid it.
oh, okay, perfect. All right. I can say that Heather has picked paper, Jonathan has picked rock, Tina has picked paper. So Heather and Tina both get a point.
Two.
If you want to continue to talk, or you can send me whatever you want to do. Heather has picked scissors, Jonathan has picked scissors, Tina has picked rock. Tina wins.
Wait, who gets points for that one?
Tina, rock.
Because it outdoes the. Gotcha.
Heather picks paper, Jonathan picks paper, Tina picks scissors, so Tina wins. Heather picks paper, Jonathan picks paper, Tina picks rock, so Heather and Jonathan get the point.
This goes until someone gets 5,
Till
or
5, yeah.
someone gets 5.
Heather picks rock. Jonathan picks rock. Tina picks rock. You all get a point. Tina is at 4.
All right, my
So-
friends, I'm at 4, so we need to throw this to somebody.
Or you just need to say what you're getting, what you're picking,
All right.
and then
I will pick rock again. So you guys can either pick rock with me, or I believe you have to pick 2 different things. So if we all go rock, oh no, then we all get a point. I don't want a point. Because then I have 5.
yeah, we all get a point if we say different
You
things,
guys have to
or
pick like paper.
we both
You
have
have
to
to
pick
pick like paper and cover my rock.
Yeah,
right?
we both have to pick paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Ready? Let's do it.
Heather picks paper. Jonathan picks paper. Tina picks rock. That's Heather and Jonathan each got 1. Heather is now at 4 points.
Right. So I mean, we have to discuss the. We just have to give it to. We have to discuss this. I think at this point, because it's like we just give it to Heather, I guess.
Well, no, then I would have to face Chell.
But that's what you want. No, that's what I mean. Like, give this point to you, and then you're facing Chell. Is that what you want?
Unless you block me, and then we both. No, but then if we both get to 5 points, we're both eliminated. We both can't, even if you block me this round, we can't both get 5 points the next round. Right, Phil? Then we're both kicked out.
If more than one person hits 5 at the same time, then nobody advances to the final round.
All right. So, Heather, the only way we can throw it to Jonathan is if we both pick the same thing and let him pick something different, unless you want it. So it's between you guys.
How does this
I
convert
already
to
have an
money
exemption.
again?
I don't need anything else this round.
Do all our points equal money? I
When
forget.
you reach
Yeah.
5, they
Is that what we're
do.
thinking?
Yeah.
Like all of us on the team? I don't know.
But Phil, if we finish this round and someone has 3 points and someone has 4 points, we still get those dollars. So we could finish this round with.
We
We
should
could
drag this
finish.
out. We should drag this out one more round then. If we get more money, will we get another dollar that way or no?
Well,
Yeah, let's drag it out one
Yeah.
more round. Give me 4 points,
yeah.
and then we can talk about.
Heather and I are both at 4, so we could throw this and give it to Jonathan
Because I only
and
have
bring
3,
us all to 4.
and that way we get more money for the pot, right?
Right. Right.
Yes.
So Heather, if you and I pick the same thing and Jonathan picks something different, he gets the point.
As long as it beats you in rock paper scissors. So what?
Right.
Okay,
So Heather, if you and I pick rock and he does paper, then
I get
he
the
wins a
point.
point.
So
No,
we
I
are
won't.
picking rock.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Heather has picked rock. Jonathan picked paper. Tina picked rock. Point for Jonathan. You are all at 4 points.
Okay, so Heather, you want to face Chell, or you want me to face Chell, or what are your thoughts?
Through the board.
Well, do Did you have an exemption already too in the game?
First round, yeah. we're
First
doing
round, and then I had it second round.
Can you only get one in the game?
Yes.
Or
You can only get
No.
one in the game.
You can only get one off the wheel. You can get more than one
oh,
exemption.
oh, okay.
Is he correct, Bill?
Yes,
You
I'm
can-
correct.
That would be in the how to play. You'd have to review that.
Okay.
Bill.
I'm correct, trust me.
Okay.
But why? Why? Do we think, well, this is not an exemption though. Why were we asking?
Just thinking.
Okay.
Is it an exemption or an advantage? What did you
No,
say?
It's the one you get your
1 point.
Oh, you get, okay, the 1 point
one
back.
question that you got wrong, you'll get right. One of your
Okay,
wrong
yeah,
answers
yeah.
will become right. Is the wording.
Okay. Let's
Okay. Who
duke
do
it
you
out
think,
like a challenge.
who do you
Huh?
think needs it more?
I think we would all equally need it. Let's make it a real challenge.
And how do we do that? We can't without risking all the points.
Jessica said like this, old school.
It's like
Okay, sure.
points.
Like 1, 2, 3,
Do it.
go, and then whatever it is.
Yeah,
1,
like
2,
that.
3, and on go.
Like you'd go rock. Oh man, I'm holding my phone, so it's really
You gotta
Rock,
do,
paper,
rock. You gotta put
scissors,
your other
and then
hand up
go.
here. Rock, paper,
Scissors. and
scissors,
then
go. Yeah.
You want to do that? Okay. Hold
paper,
on. Let me
scissors,
think what I
shoot.
want.
Rock,
Yeah,
paper,
right.
shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, let's do that. What do I want to do? Okay, I know what I want to do. Do you know? Okay, you ready?
Yep, let me think about which one I want to pick.
I'm not even gonna look.
Okay,
at it.
ready. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Rock. No, we have to the same time. We have to the same time. We have to the same time. Okay, ready? Rock,
Rock, paper,
scissors,
scissors, shoot.
shoot.
Mine's a scissors.
Mine was scissors.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So we
let's
do it again. Do it again. You know,
Okay, got it.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Snip,
You
snip.
win. You win. Okay.
I mean, if
so
I'm fighting for myself here, I mean, you guys did it and you tied. Technically, you both get the point.
No, we were just doing that to decide who we're giving the point to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I technically I need you to type it in anyway. So,
But also- technically we can't tie because then we both get kicked out. And Tina said she's okay with not having the advantage. So, Jonathan, you get that fairly. So I will type into the chat if I have this correct, paper, and Tina will write paper and you write scissors.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Heather has done paper. Jonathan has done scissors. Tina has done paper. Scissors wins. Jonathan will move on to go against Chell. And as a group, you guys have put $13 in.
See, I'm glad we did that extra round.
All right.
Of course you are.
Heather and Tina, if you could mute. Chell, you can unmute. And it's now just Jonathan and Chell. Perfect. That just helps me. Okay, so you guys may discuss however you want to play this. Remember, the person that gets to 5 first will get the power. If you pick the same item, you both will still get points though. So there is a chance that you may both get 5 at the same time, just so you know.
I think we just do a random. we can be deceitful and like tell us and then lie about it, but I just think we do it random.
I'm gonna, for the first 3 rounds, I'm gonna write scissors.
Well, I'm gonna do mine random.
Okay.
So if that messes me up, then so be it. But how am I gonna do mine random? You telling me that? Okay.
Chell has picked scissors. Jonathan has picked rock. Rock beats scissors. Jonathan gets the point. Chell has picked scissors. Jonathan has picked scissors. You both get the point. Chell has picked scissors. Jonathan has picked rock. Jonathan gets the point.
You gonna tell me what you're gonna do for the last 2 rounds, or last?
No, I was honest with you.
You were. I was not.
I think in
expecting
order
that.
to get money on the pot, I think it's your turn.
Oh, that's true.
At least for 2 of them.
Let's do one random, and then I will tell you. Let's just do one random.
Okay.
One random. Because I just think it's fun.
Chell did rock. Jonathan did paper. Jonathan gets the point.
I think you have 4 points now.
I do.
So I'm not going to use my blocker, and you can use whatever metric you want.
Well, I said I was going to tell you, so I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to do paper.
Chell does scissors. Jonathan does paper. Chell gets the point.
How many points do you have? 2. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do scissors.
Shell does rock. Jonathan does scissors. Shell gets the point.
You want to just do random?
Sure. Because we'll still get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sure. We can do a random round.
Shell does paper. Jonathan does scissors. Jonathan has won. So Jonathan, you will get one wrong answer will be turned into a right answer for you on the quiz. Perfect.
And we
I'm
get how
gonna
much money?
I'll let you guys discuss, and I will come back with your totals.
Oh, with the totals. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I feel good
You
with
can
how
all
I played
unmute.
that. I stuck to my alliance and did what I had to do. So I'll put
Well
that
done,
out there.
Cheryl. You gave it a good shot.
We had 2
You-
random rounds, so
You stuck to your alliance? What does that mean?
It means what it means.
Oh, I'm not familiar with this.
Not in the mole, at least, right?
they're called coalitions actually in the mall.
Okay,
Old school.
coalition. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, noted. Homework for tonight. Get
Yeah.
a coalition.
Coalition going on. Yeah. I'll make it up to anyone who helped me out with getting that. And I already have thought of a way too, so.
Who hasn't
Yeah.
had any sort of advantage in the game yet?
3 against
You
3.
haven't, Jess?
Nope.
And Chell hasn't either. Okay.
And Tiff either.
Oh, geez, I thought I was the last one. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It was me and Ryan
Mm.
week 1, and then Ryan left, so my exemption really didn't matter anyway. And then last week it was Brandon and
Wait.
Heather. And
Did
then
Heather
Brandon
got
have
2
an
last
exemption?
week.
Yeah, Brandon had an exemption.
Brandon had one.
Brandon and Heather, and then Heather also has the little mystery power in a back pocket. You don't need a coalition with a mystery power.
Right.
Actually, maybe you guys need a coalition with the mystery
Oh,
power.
no.
Maybe we
Mm.
have a coalition against the mystery power.
I like that.
Well,
Maybe I have a coalition and I just was playing.
well,
Is it
congrats
Bill?
congrats to Jonathan. You have a 1-point advantage in the quiz. Also, congrats, players. You have earned $31 in this challenge for your pot. While the mall's pot, because no blockers were used, will not go up at all. So at the end of round 3, your player's pot is now at $103, while the mole's
Nice.
pot is sitting at $27. I do want to remind you that this is real money. I will be paying the winner, but it's real Canadian money. Just so you know. All right. Before we go, though, we do have another get to know each other go around. So tonight's question that I have for you is if you had to paint your house inside and outside all the same color without picking white, what color would you pick and why? And we're going to, once you're ready, we'll start with Tina.
Oh. As gaudy as it sounds, I would pick like a beautiful jade green peacock blue because I think peacocks are the most beautiful thing on the planet. And if I could surround myself with that color, I would.
Okay. We're going to go to Tiffany.
I would keep it how it is. My whole house is already gray. Everything is gray. Because you can jazz it up with anything.
All right. Heather.
The color I would pick is also gray, and a good chunk of my house is also gray.
Brandon would have gone next, but we'll go to Jonathan.
I'm concerned for the birds. So I would have normally picked like a blue or a cerulean or something like that, but I feel like birds will just be running into it, and it's traumatic if you've ever seen it. So, I resonate with like those bright colors of like in like a lot of the films that you see in like the 50s, 60s. So I'm just gonna go with a purple.
All right.
Love it. And Prince loves it too.
Jessica.
I'm gonna go with a light yellow, because yellow is my favorite color, and I don't want something uh too in your face and bright, so we'll go with a lighter shade.
And Chell.
I'd pick chalkboard black,
Oh,
so that I could paint it any color I wanted with chalk, and then erase it and do it a different time, different color. So
But the dust.
I love that.
The graffiti.
Well, everyone, that is it for tonight. Good luck on the upcoming quiz.